The next step is to see whether our production history data is consistent with our PVT data. In the PVT section, we indicated that the bubble point pressure was 2,200 psi, and in tank parameters, we indicated that the reservoir pressure was 4,000 psi, which means that this is undersaturated reservoir. And in undersaturated reservoir, the GOR, the solution GOR and the producing GOR are the same. So based on this, we click on work with GOR, and then let's make correction. Let's correct this water saturation to 25% instead of 23%, and then click done. The next is to click on match history matching, and then click all. Now we have three different plots here. The first one here is called energy plot, showing the relative importance of each drive mechanism currently in the model. The next plot is called graphical method, where the diagnostics in terms of drive mechanism or drives can't be done. And finally, this one is called analytical plot or method, which shows the reservoir pressure versus cumulative production from the historical data and the model. So next, we can see the difference between the historical data and the model here. So next step is to go back and select Aquiver model under tank, water influx. Select Aquiver model and enter the following parameters. Next, click done, and let's go back and plot again. Now we have another plot called WD function, which represents the quiver. Alright, let's look at this analytical method. It can be seen that with the current aquiver model, the model is predicting production rates higher than those actually observed. Look at the production rate. calculated oil, horizontal, higher than, and facial pressure. So this is the calculated one and is higher than those actually observed. Look at the observed one. The quiver parameters along with original oil in place can now be changed. So to do this, we have to run or activate what we call regression. So click on regression here and then let's see how we can match this together. Click on calculate. Before you click on calculate, let's check on those parameters. The selected parameters we want to regress. Good. And then click calculate. Good. Now, these are the best fits which we are going to use, and then in order to match the two both observed and calculated data together. So we click on this small arrow and then click calculate again, or you click done. Now our data, both observed and calculated data, are now on the same line. Next, next we are going to run simulation and see whether the history and the simulation data are the same. Go to history matching, click on run simulation, and then click calculate. Once the calculation is done, go to plot and go to variables. Plot the history and simulations together, and we can see that the history match model has a good result. So the observed or the history data and the simulations are the same. So with this, we can now go ahead and use this model to do any production or any prediction. Thank you for watching.